I'm Chloe Galvin. I'm a sophomore here at CVU.
Hi, I'm Poppy Ian, and I'm a freshman here at CVU.
Today, we're going to be talking about some pretty interesting things that are happening lately in our CVU community.
Before we jump into our first segment, we have two very exciting announcements. Junior-Senior Prom has arrived. Saturday, May 22nd, come be a part of this historic event, a night under the stars. It will be held at CVU Outdoor Campus at 5 to 9:30 p.m. The attire is formal, so dress up. More information available soon. Tickets available in house offices starting May 3rd. You will be asked, for number purposes, if you've been vaccinated. Have your card ready if you have it. Not a requirement. Hope to see everyone there.
Thursday, April 29th, is opening night for CVU's production of As You Like It. Performances will be live streamed on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from 7 to 8 p.m. The story is an adaptation of Shakespeare and follows a cast of characters through the forest of Arden. You can find the link to the show on the main CVU website.
Here we have some members of the CVU community who will be talking about the current spring lacrosse season.
Hi, I'm Ella. I'm on the JVA lacrosse team for CVU. Our season has basically just started, and we have had one game so far against Burton and lost, but that's fine. We have plenty more games left. And yeah, our practices are going really well, and I'm excited for our season.
So we pretty much lost the game, big loss, 12-7. It's going pretty well though. Like, yeah, the practices are going pretty smoothly, pretty good for beginners, you know. And I feel like we're really going to hype this season up and take a dub.
Thanks, Ella. Looks like we have a great spring season ahead of us.
Coming up this Saturday is Green Up Day. We will hear more about this important day in an interview with the ENACT members and Greta Friesen.
Hi, I'm Greta Friesen, and I'm here with Katie Antos Ketchum, who is the leader of ENACT at CVU. Hi, Katie.
Hi, Greta.
I'm here to ask Katie a few questions about Green Up Day. Why is Green Up Day so important?
Well, the ENACT group decided to really promote Green Up Day this year because it's a tangible thing that people can do to help beautify the environment and protect the environment, but it's also something social people can do to get outside, to be with their family, socially distanced from friends, but maybe be a part of something bigger. And Green Up Day isn't necessarily going to save the world from all of climate change and everything, but I do think it's important to get out there, and when you start picking up what's on the roadside, you really realize how much trash there is and how much of the packaging from the food we eat and the beverages we drink really adds up. And so it might help us rethink the products we use too.
Nice. How is it different from years prior?
So this year's Green Up Day might not feel all that different from previous years, from the time before. And so, of course, I think people just need to contact their town and find out what their town is doing. Like in Charlotte, they have a whole website where people can sign up for what part of town they want, lets them know where to pick up bags. And the same thing is really true from all of the other towns too. So I don't think it'll feel all that different from people who have participated before, and it'll be really easy to get involved for people who have never done it as well.
Nice. And how can people learn more?
Well, certainly you can contact some of the ENACT leaders who are helping to organize this, like Ruby and Ava and Olivia Brand. Something else is that if people post pictures of themselves on their Instagram story and then tag at ENACT CVU, we will enter them into a raffle for prizes. And I think the biggest thing people can do is just contact or go to the webpage for Green Up Vermont.
Nice. Thanks, Katie, for coming in and answering questions.
Wow, that sounds amazing. Thank you, Greta. I can't wait to help with this cause. If you would like to learn more, go to the website greenupvermont.org or contact Ruby Opton, Ava Rohrbog, or Olivia Brand.
Next up, we have Chandler Turner, who will be talking about some updates on driving permits and licenses.
Hello, my name is Chandler. I'd like to tell you about the online permit test. For the online permit test, you had to drive to go to a building to take your test in person. But now all you have to do is click a simple link and it sends you straight to the test. The test is a multiple choice test. If you get it right, it will look like this. After you take your test, it will show a graph that will look like this. And you will know you passed if you got a signal like this. If you get a question wrong, though, it will look like this. And if you fail the test, it will look like this. This all matters because beforehand, you didn't know if you got a question wrong or right until you finished the test and they handed the test back, which could lead to more stress when you're actually taking the test in person. But when you're taking it online and you know that you get a question right, then it could just boost your confidence and you can just ride that till you finish the test. The only problem wrong with the online testing is that people could cheat, and that could lead to unsafe, reckless driving and people not knowing the rules. And that could get a lot of people hurt, as well as do a lot of damage and cost a lot of money. If you pass the test, then they will send you an email, which is like a paper license, until they get you your actual license.
Thank you so much, Chandler. That was very helpful and informative.
Here is a video from Tuesday morning where the Racial Alliance Committee shows their support for Black Lives Matter. Here is Ella with more about it.
I'm Ella Emmons, and in a statement, the Racial Alliance Committee says, while we celebrate George Floyd received, in the most shallow sense of the word, justice, we also understand that Derek Chauvin's guilty verdict will never be enough to bring him back. In addition, we understand that this verdict is an anomaly, and that this one case, out of thousands, where Black suffering was considered valid by the law.
As everyone knows, it's getting warmer outside, and that means creamies. Here is Greta with a creamy review from Papa Nick's.
It's Greta, and I'm here with today's episode's creamy review. I visited Papa Nick's today and got one of their small maple creamies. I don't usually like maple, but theirs is one of my favorites. I like it because it's not too strong and it's really yummy, and I get that nice Vermont flavor. Thanks for watching.
Well, I hope you all feel more informed about the wonderful things our CVU community and beyond has to offer.
See you all next week.
Bye!